years ago, what I got excited about, what I'm still excited about, and hopefully be able to kind of answer any questions that you may have going around in your head right now, depending on what you kind of already know or don't know about the business so far. So literally going to get into the nitty gritty of it, like I say, in about kind of 30 seconds or so. I just want to give people a bit more of an opportunity to jump on. So when you are on, just say hey in the chat. You'll see there is a chat function. If you're new to Zoom, if you tap your screen, it'll say participants if you're on your phone. Then if you you'll see then, once you've tapped participants, you'll see a chat option. So do feel free to say hey, and if you have any questions, pop them in there, and if I see them, I'll be able to answer, and if I don't see them, I'm sure there are other people within the organisation that should be able to answer. So please feel free to use that as well. Massive welcome on tonight's call. Like I said, if you've just jumped on, my name's Hayley. I'm just going to take you through what I was shown, what I got excited about 5.5 years ago, what has been happening since then, and not just myself. There's a couple of other people that I want to come on and share with you. Some have been in the business like myself, and one other been in the business a little while now. Myself, 5.5 years. John, who's coming on a bit later, he's been in the business 10 years. And then two fabulous ladies that are pretty new into the business, but absolutely storming it. So yeah, do hold on, do listen in, and please ask any questions you have in the chat. And if I see them, I'll be able to answer. If not, like I say, they will get answered one way or another. So let me just sort of start from the beginning. For me, I find it's much easier if we kind of tell this as, you know, kind of a little bit of a story as I was shown it, right? So 5.5 years ago, taking it right back, my background's in health and fitness. Was a personal trainer, then later, after that, joined the Royal Air Force as a physical training instructor. So literally the same thing, really, but within the military. And so when this kind of juicy thing came up on my newsfeed, to be honest, I wasn't even looking for anything. I probably did roll my eyes once or twice, or maybe even a few more than that, if I'm honest, because the arrogant PT in me thought I knew best, thought I was the healthiest version of myself. And my first reaction, and seriously, pop it in the chat if it was yours too, my first reaction was, just eat right. Like, genuinely, that is what I thought. I'm sure I'm not alone there, right? So I definitely didn't kind of look into it as soon as I saw it pop up on my newsfeed, but the more and more kind of like testimonials I saw regarding the products, the more and more like information I saw, and the fun and the hype and the positivity I saw on the business side of it, the more it kind of just piqued my interest a little bit more, to the point where I was like, do you know what? I'm going to ask my friend this. So I chatted to my friend Scott, who I knew was in the health and fitness industry as well, right? And that's not a prerequisite for this business at all, by the way, but I knew he was. We actually did the same job, so I knew him, so I trusted him, right? We had a little chat on the phone, and within 30 minutes of talking, I was like, my mind was blown, but in like the simplest of ways. I was just like, wow, firstly, how have I never heard of that product before? Like, it's just genius. But it's so simple, it's genius, right? And how have I never even heard of this business model before? You know, I was early 30s when I first came into, you know, this whole industry. Products came past me on social media. So, you know, I kind of thought I knew where I was heading in life, and genuinely thought I had a grip with my health. But actually, do you know what? At the time, do anyone else believe that everything happens for a reason? Because at the time when I happened to be chatting to my friend Scott about this, he was like, listen, just hear me out, because I think you'd be really interested in this. And I was like, whatever, but we will chat. Anyway, we spoke on the phone, and I was like, do you know what? Wow. At the time of that, I was actually going through a really difficult time with a terrible skin condition. Both cheeks started to creep up to my forehead and down to my chin as well. And it was kind of like this is really disgusting, like red, lumpy, crusty rash. Like, it wasn't spots. I was seeing a dermatologist, like private and NHS. I'd had so many tablets and pills over like the 18 months prior to that, and nothing worked. And actually, before I'd even had this whole Juice Plus conversation, someone in the gym that I worked in, said to me, Hayley, have you ever thought that could be like a nutritional thing? And I was almost taken aback a little bit, like, of course it's not. Like, I was Hayley Ashley then. Hayley Ashley PTI, like, come on. You know, genuinely, the arrogant PT came out of me. I was the healthiest version of myself, I thought. Turns out I wasn't. I was probably the fittest version of myself, but there's two, like, health and fitness are two very different things. So yes, I was super fit, and I was eating kind of clean, mostly clean, right? But what I wasn't doing what I realise now, I didn't realise then, was I actually wasn't getting enough nutrients into my diet. So actually, when I spoke to my friend Scott on the phone, and I started taking these Juice Plus, the capsules, like that's the only thing I changed. I didn't change anything else. I had my actual nutrition wise was clean. I was feeling great, but I wasn't getting in enough nutrients, right? But I didn't actually expect it to fix my skin. Like 100%, I didn't expect it to fix my skin purely because it'd been going on for so long and nothing else had worked. Why would this work, right? But what I did know is that it was going to help me in so many other ways, because I was actually pregnant at the time with our first baby. I think I was just over halfway through, and I knew that if nothing else, these capsules were just going to deliver the most unbelievable nutrients to my unborn baby and me, because when we're pregnant, right, our body, everything goes down to our baby. So actually it can leave us really run down, like not sleeping well, this and that, terrible skin, etc., loads of different things. But, you know, so we need picking up. So I knew that these capsules were going to pick me up and my unborn baby, and they totally did that. They transformed my pregnancy. They really did. I used to go home napping at lunchtime, back to work. I wasn't in the gym. And then it changed. That just flipped around. Like I was back at work. I was back, training in the gym. I wasn't sleeping at the lunch. I wasn't needing to nap. I was sleeping great at night. And you know what? I didn't notice it at first, but within 6 to 8 weeks, like I got my face back. You know, so don't think that this is like an overnight fix. You're going to take a couple of capsules, boom, everything's going to change. You know, it takes a while for those nutrients to get into your body, but once they do, seriously, you just never look back. So yeah, it really, really helped me. But actually, do you know what? Prior to all of that, on this telephone conversation with my friend Scott, literally we were only on the phone for 30 minutes. But at the end of that 30 minutes, I was like, I'm 100% getting those products. And I definitely want to get in on that business as well. So I hadn't actually even tried the products when I said yes to this business opportunity, because for me, I didn't need to know that they were going to be good for me. We all know fruit and veg are good for us, right? We're told that whoever brought us up has been bribing us to eat fruit and veg for as long as we can remember, because they were told as well that fruit and veg is good for them. Genuinely though, until I actually became part of the Juice Plus company, started using these products, actually realised why fruit and veg was so good for you and what they do. I know because firsthand I changed nothing else but included these into my diet. Like it's just a no-brainer. I like to explain it in like a car analogy, because I like to think it's easy enough for people to understand. So you think of your body like a brand new car. So, and by the way, you've got cash to pay for it. You go into this dealership, you pay cash for your dream car. When you're driving it off the forecourt, by the way, it drives like an absolute dream and looks divine. But if all you do over the next few weeks, months, years, when it runs out of fuel, you just refill it. Then you're driving it around looking all cool, it runs out of fuel, you refill it. If that's all you do, over time that car's going to deteriorate, right? That's how you think about the body. If all we're thinking about is calories in, calories out, that's all very well and good, and you find it, yes, with a calorie deficit, people can lose weight, body fat, but actually, if that's all you're thinking about and not putting in the nutrients into your body, over time, little parts of you, you'll be bloated, you're slumping in the afternoon, your skin, your energy, like all of these things is your body like just, it's not getting what it needs. So it's the same as a car. If you're not filling up that oil, filling up the water, taking it for a service, cleaning it, it's going to run down. So hopefully that makes sense. And that's what like fruit and veg nutrients are to us. So Juice Plus, yes, lots of people lose incredible amounts of weight. I have. I've had 3 babies now since been with the Juice Plus company using these products. I'm actually in better shape now than I was prior to any baby. When I'm 37 years old, I feel the healthiest I ever have. Literally just everything has changed. I couldn't feel better than I do right now. So that is all thanks to these products, literally all thanks to these products. So for me, hopefully that kind of gives an overview of the products, what they are. But Juice Plus are the most researched product on the nutritional market in the world. Like you can ask Siri that, Google that, whatever you need to do, or just go onto the Juice Plus website and you'll see all of the different studies that have been done and all the different markers of health that it improves. We don't say Juice Plus fixes X, Y, Z, but and it doesn't fix and help all these different things because it is Juice Plus. It helps all these different things in health because it is fruit and veg. It's just a great way. Like, who doesn't want a shortcut to better health? Like, we're looking for shortcuts in everything, right, in life. Like, people can't even be bothered to take their bank cards out their purse or wallets anymore. You just literally put your phone, your watch up to a contactless point. You don't even have to go into the garage to pay for your fuel. Like, it's all done there at the pump. Everyone's just looking for shortcuts, the way they can do things quicker, because people these days, we just want to enjoy our lives more, right? So Juice Plus is just that. It's not a substitute to fruit and veg, but it is just a really great solution for the many, many reasons why people aren't eating enough. If people were eating enough, and if the answer, like I thought, was just to eat better, if that was truly the answer, then everyone, and if it was that easy, everyone would be doing it, right? We wouldn't have all the different ailments, diseases, and the obesity, and all the things that we have got going on right now in society. And that's across the world, isn't it, really? So that's why Juice Plus is unreal. That's why I got super excited. And that's why, you know what, I didn't even need to try it before I said yes to this business opportunity. And I wasn't even looking for anything. I saw my friend was earning crazy amounts of money, like quadruple his full-time income when I first joined this business, quadruple his full-time income around his job and being a dad. And I thought, well, you know, I'm not going to, a bit of FOMO's kicked in, fear of missing out. But also, it just looked so much fun. I was going to use the products anyway. I love social media anyway. I was always a bit of a scroller. I didn't really post too much, but I knew that I was on it anyway. So if I could just use my time on social media better, then why not? Like, literally, why not? So I joined hoping to earn £500 a month, which is, let's face it, $6,000 a year, which is a lot on top of my already full-time wage. I literally just worked around the nooks and crannies of my day, around the job, around my little boy when he came, around when I was full-time working, and then, you know, with the little one as well. So like, I worked it around all of that. And it wasn't, you know, it was fine. It was enjoyable. I loved it. I loved all the people we got to talk to and meet and help. And I still love it now, 5.5 years on. And 18 months into my business, I was able to walk away from my full-time military career, which I genuinely thought I was going to be in forever. Loved it. I thought it was my dream job. But I guess priorities just changed, and this came along, and I didn't know I could still have all the benefits, the fun, the travel, the amazing people, like, you know, the social, the challenge. But I was able to walk away from my full-time career because I was earning double doing this in the nooks and crannies of my day than I was going out to work. And I was paying like £1,000 a month childcare, and that was just when I had one baby. I've got 3 now, so things would be even much more expensive, right? So that's kind of my story. I joined because I love what the product sounded like, because I absolutely love what the business sounded like, and more importantly, what really kind of made me say, do you know what, I'm in, was the fact, because I'm a super busy person. Anyone thinking they haven't really got a lot of time, by the way, when I joined this business, I was full-time in the military, pregnant, you know, over halfway pregnant, and studying for a degree. So I definitely didn't even think, oh, I haven't got time to do that. All I thought was, that looks a lot of fun, and I really want to get involved too. So please don't think you need loads of time. It's not an 8-hour-a-day job. It fits in around whatever you've got going on. And when I found out that there was no stock to hold, the only products we have are our own, that we don't handle any cash, like we're just like the middleman. It all goes through using our phones, and we don't have to do any deliveries. What could be better than that, especially this time of year when it's just raining non-stop? We are literally able to do this when we would be on our phone anyway, right? So I wanted to bring on one of my really special girls who's actually just joined the business fairly recently, someone I know actually from way back in when I first joined the military. Went through our training together. But I wanted to bring Sam on. And Sam is someone that was super skeptical, and that's fine, right? And it's even more so. It took her 5.5 years to join. So listen, she has joined the business. She's absolutely stormed it. 12 hours to hit her first promotion. Under 4 weeks to hit her second promotion, receiving a lovely big juicy bonus. And I wish... Sam, please just jump on and share with us what it is that finally made you say yes, and like, yeah, how you feel it's going for you right now, what you would say to anyone thinking about joining, and where you see it taking you. Let me just unmute you if I can. Oh, I can't wait there, Sam. Oh, you are unmuted. I can't hear you, Sam. Can anyone else hear Sam? No, can't hear you, Sam. I don't know. Oh,
if I take them out?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, that's better. Well, thanks for the introduction. That was lovely. I am also a physical training instructor in the Air Force, so I've been in the Air Force now for 15 years. And I have specialised as a parachute jumping instructor, which means for me I work some pretty crazy hours. I can be at work until 2, 3 in the morning if we're doing night jumps. If we're doing first light day jumps, sometimes I'm in work at like 4:30, 5 in the morning. So the hours I do are absolutely ridiculous. Rewind 18 months ago, just under. I found out in the June, I bought a house in the June, okay, down in Plymouth. I found out I was being promoted within my military career in the July, and I found out that I was pregnant in the August. So for me, my life, that was it. My life was done. I was happy. I'd succeeded with everything I wanted to succeed with. And then fast forward to March, I had my little baby, and my whole world changed. Okay, so suddenly this fantastic military career where I'm going to be out till 2, 3 in the morning doing night jumps, where I'm going to be in work at 4:30, 5 in the morning, suddenly now is quite a scary thought. With the cost of childcare and things like that, you know, like as Hayley said earlier on, over £1,000 a month for one child in childcare. And I sat there in bed about 5 or 6 weeks ago, actually, and I thought, I can't keep doing this, you know, just the thought of having to potentially go away at the drop of a hat for months and months at a time, leaving my little baby behind, I just thought, I can't do this anymore. And I sat there and I was like, right, Hayley, she told me about 5.5 years ago to join the business, and I just said, no, it's not for me. It's got no longevity, you know, it's just another fad diet. I'm not interested. And then actually started taking the products a couple of years ago, and when I fell pregnant, really seriously started taking the products because my baby gave me gestational diabetes. So for me, I couldn't actually eat any fruit because it sent my blood sugars through the roof. So I was panicking about how I was going to nutritionally give everything to, you know, my growing baby inside me. When she was born, I was just like, no, I can't keep doing this job anymore, you know, like long term, I'm going to have to for the next few years whilst I build myself up in the business, but, you know, long term, I just can't keep working these crazy hours. Can't, you know, childcare, I want to be there for her first parents' evening, I want to be able to walk her to school, I want to be able to go to school and pick her up. I'm not going to be able to do any of that. She's going to be in childcare for well over 10 hours a day, if not more. So I was laid in bed one night, and I was scrolling through Facebook, as we all do, laying in bed, and I saw another one of Hayley's crazy happy posts, and I was just like, she's got me, okay. So I just literally messaged her and I said I want in, and then we had a chat over the next couple of days. As I said, I was taking the products anyway throughout my pregnancy, and also because I'm breastfeeding, so that I know I'm giving Mila nutritionally everything that she needs. Hayley got hold of me, explained what it was all about, how easy it was, and I was like, no, absolutely no way. 1 hour a day, scrolling through your phone, and you're telling me that I can make over £500 a month. I was like, no, you're insane. There's absolutely no way. It's crazy. But you know what? I thought, I've got a different why now. I want to buy my baby a house. I want to pay for it outright. I don't want her to have to worry. I want to be there, you know, not only financially, but time-wise. So, you know, I backed myself and I went for it. And now that I'm involved in the business, I just find it absolutely crazy. I scroll on my phone, do a little bit of work when my baby's either napping on me, when she's asleep at night. So probably an hour a day maximum, okay? So passionate about health and fitness anyway, because as I said, my background is as a physical training instructor also, as Hayley's is as well. So I'm really passionate about helping people, and just seeing my inbox fill up with people asking, you know, can you recommend anything that's going to help my hair grow faster? Can you recommend anything that's going to help me put weight on? I want to lose excess body fat. What can you do for me? And just being able to turn around and go, yeah, do you know what, guys? I can help you. So passionate about it. I absolutely love seeing people achieving their goals, and the fact that I'm getting paid for it at the same time is just absolutely insane. Like, if I'd followed Hayley's advice 5 years ago, all right, I probably wouldn't be in a situation now, having my young baby, where I would have to go back to my military career full time in February, and leave her in nursery for 10 hours a day. So for me, like, my only piece of advice to you guys on this call tonight is back yourself, okay? Just back yourself. Take the jump, take the plunge, because I find it absolutely insane, right? I was only saying to Hayley yesterday, people should be chomping at the bit to join this business. Like, it's so simple, so easy. We get to help people on a daily basis. We get to earn money. we've got time freedom, we get to spend our time doing what we want, there's no childcare costs. Like, who doesn't want that? Like, who doesn't want that? And every time you hit a promotion, you get a cash bonus. And I'm sure that John's probably going to touch on it after me anyway. But guys, there's £78,000 worth of bonuses for every single individual that joins this company to achieve. Like, I want £78,000 worth of bonuses. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I'm in it for the long haul now. So my piece of advice, ladies and gents, is just back yourself, okay? Back yourself, take the plunge, go for it, and I promise you, you won't look back.
Sam, I absolutely love that. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I can't stop smiling.
Thanks for having me on.
No worries. Amazing. That is just wow. Like, just wow. I don't really have anything to say. It's just fab. I've got another really great lady I wanted to bring on as well, really quickly, Natalie, who, because I don't want you guys to think that you have to be, you know, in health and fitness to do this, because that's certainly not the case. But the thing is, like, your vibe attracts your tribe. So, like, you know, you attract like for like, and that's what's great. We get to work with people that are like us, right? But anyway, Natalie, are you there, my gorgeous lady? I just wanted to bring Natalie on, who is a business owner in her own right anyway. Natalie, and not in the health and fitness industry. So just literally 2 minutes. What made you join this business? And, you know, you're again going from strength to strength, receiving those cash bonuses, and yeah, like just share a little bit of your story so people can see that you don't have to be in the fitness industry to do this.
Yeah, you definitely don't. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to be in the fitness industry. I'm not in the slightest. I'm not a gym bunny or anything like that. Yeah, so like you say, I own my own dog walking business, so that's what I was doing. Well, I still am doing it now. But I was pregnant at the time, and I came across Hayley. And like Hayley did with Scott, I was scrolling past her posts, like, I'm not interested in any of that. And then I watched one of her videos, and I just heard she just said that she was a stay-at-home mum to 3 kids earning more than a full-time income, and I was like, nah, that's not possible. But then I was obviously very curious, and I wanted in on that because I was pregnant with my baby, and I knew that realistically I wasn't going to be able to do as much of the dog walking as I used to do. Like carrying a baby around, it's just a bit of a faff. So yeah, I had a chat with Hayley, and I didn't really, I was interested in the business, but I didn't really understand the product. And I was like, I don't really want to promote like a shake diet or a fad, like quick fix diet weight loss thing. But once I talked to her about the products, I was like, oh, like they actually make complete sense. Like you were saying, Hayley, like why would you not want to put 30 fruit and veg in your body every day? So I started the business. I started the products because I was pregnant at the time, so I wanted my baby to get as much nutrients as possible. And literally, I've never felt healthier since starting the products. Everyone around me at the minute is full of cold, and all the babies that we hang out with, they've all got a cold, but me and Sophie are fine. So that's not a coincidence. Yeah, so I joined in March, and then last month, the month before August, I hit my second promotion, getting a £300 bonus, which is it's gone straight towards our holiday fund, because like we want to go on a little family holiday, and now I'm just in the mindset that I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this into a full-time thing, because why would I not want to spend every moment with my baby? Like, I'm still doing my dog walking because I absolutely love it, but I love the fact that I can just do it out of enjoyment of doing it now, not because I have to. So I've got the best of both worlds. I'm spending all my time with my baby, and I'm still doing what I love doing, but not getting stressed about it because I've got an income coming in, and literally from working from my phone. Like, what could be better?
Yeah, I absolutely love that, and I know that you don't have to go out and do loads of walks each day. You just choose like your favorite dogs basically, and you go out and take them out.
That's what I've done. I've basically got one favorite, and then I do other bits. But yeah, I choose which dog I walk, which is good.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Natalie. I really appreciate you jumping on. Thank you so much, Sam and Natalie. Now, John should be here as well. Let me just see if I can just scroll through and find him. Now, John's been in our business.
Yep, I'm here.
10 years, right? John, just share with us, like, what this business has to offer, like, what the future of it, and again, to people that are sort of thinking about it, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I just wanted to say well done to the girls. Absolutely amazing stories, and I can definitely see you both on stage as NMDs. Honestly, it's and PMDs, but it's crazy. I think someone said to me once, the best person in this business hasn't even joined yet, and I always see that when I get on calls. I always see people. I'm like, wow, they're amazing. They're so much better than I was when I started. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey, honestly. 10 years of amazing memories, like friends, fun, travel. I got involved because I wanted to say yes. I wanted more choices. As Natalie said there, like being able to choose which dogs you want to walk. It's kind of the same thing for me when I was a personal trainer. I just wanted to choose my hours. I wanted to be able to say yes to more things, and I wanted to say no to the things that I didn't want to do. And I remember my mum saying to me when I was a kid, like, sometimes in life you've got to do things you don't want to do. And I was like, why can't you just do things that you want to do? So this business like gives you that opportunity. I'm not saying it's easy. If you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, you're in the wrong place. But if you're looking for a business that really relates to where we are at right now in the economic times. I watched the documentary last night on Thomas Cook. And one of the things that they said, the reason Thomas Cook went out of business was they didn't buy into the social media online world. They were still buying high street stores. And let's be honest, in all our towns now, the high street isn't as busy as it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Why is that? Because everything is online now. People buy from recommendations. We do it all the time. We take products, we use services, we go to cool places, and we share our experiences online. And that's all this business is. You start the products, you share your journey, you tell people about it, you walk your talk. No one's saying you've got to be a supermodel, by the way. You just got to be a normal person trying to get better each and every day. And that's what I saw. I was a PT. I thought, I've got a nutrition gap. I need these products. I'm not eating enough fruit and vegetables. And the fruit and vegetables I'm getting, some days is like 2 a day, some days is 3 a day. On a good day, like usually a Sunday, when you have your Sunday roast, you get 5 a day. But they're like boiled to an inch of their life. So doesn't really count. So for me, it was just that my nutrition gap was I wasn't getting raw fruit and vegetables. It was as simple as that. When people say, oh, I eat enough fruit and veg, I'm like, yeah, you might do, but it's not raw fruit and vegetables. So that was my number one thing. Obviously, coming from a sports science background, I bought into the scientific research. The children's health study was something that I was really passionate about. I thought, what an amazing thing for a company to give free nutrition to kids. And then the business model, wow. I was just like, what if? What if this is true? Like, what if I can build an extra income from this to take the pressure off? Because the number one thing in the world that causes pressure and stress is financial stress, right? Most people, if you're on this call, if you've ever been in debt before, credit card bills, if you can't afford the fuel in your car. I remember not even being able to afford petrol and having to like go down routes to get to places with the most downhills so I could like freewheel there. I know you've all been there at some point in your life. Like, right, I can't go this way because there's loads of hills to go up, so I'm going to have to go down this way. And that was me. So I was just sick and tired of being stressed by money. And this was an easy way with no extra time needed. I was already on my mobile phone every day, as every person on this call is. I was already recommending products and services, so why not get paid to do it? So I joined to earn a little bit of extra income. The rent at the gym that I was working at was £500 a month. So I just thought my initial goal is, how can I earn an extra £500 a month? And I said to the guys on the training call a minute ago, have 3 kind of goals. Have a 90-day goal, what you want to achieve in 90 days, what you want to achieve in 12 months, and then what you want to achieve in 3 to 4 years. And that's all I had. I had this vision. I plugged into everything. I went to meetings, I went to events, I got on calls, whatever. You know, we've got an amazing event coming up in Edinburgh in a month's time. I urge you all to get there if you can, to see real people that are just like you and me achieving above average things. And the great thing about this business is it gives you the ability to dream again. As soon as I hit 500 a month, I thought, wow, if I can hit 500 a month, all I got to do is a bit more, and I can hit 1,000 a month. And I hit 1,000 a month. And I was like, okay, so if I can hit 1,000 a month, then I've just got to do the same thing that I did before, but more of it, more customers and more team members, and I can get to 2,000 a month. And I got to 2,000 a month, and I matched my personal trainer income. So imagine whatever jobs you've got now, imagine getting a double paycheck to what you're already on. So what you already earn now as a wage, imagine doubling that on the 10th of every month that goes into your account. And then it started to grow because obviously I got more belief in it. As your check grows, you grow, your business grows, and your effort grows for it. So I just started putting in more time, more energy, more commitment, and I doubled my income. And then I thought, wow, I've got a decision to make now. I'm earning double what I earned as a personal trainer. I'm earning now doing this. So in 2014, I went full time, and within about 5 months, 6 months later, I was earning more in a month than I earned in a whole year as a personal trainer. It was just mind blowing. So imagine getting a whole year's salary every single month, every month. Like it's just been amazing, crazy, incredible business. I've traveled around. I mean, travel's a big thing for me. I've traveled around the world 3 times. Been able to take my family to Canada for my mum and dad's 60th birthday. Paid for the whole thing. Saw the Killer Whale. I watched Free Willy yesterday, and I was like nearly in tears because it brought back the memories. I was like, oh damn, I really want to go and see the Killer Whales again. So got myself over to British Columbia with the family, and it was just mind blowing what you can do with. Here's the thing, right? To live life to the full, you need money and time. I've been in a place where I've had loads of time and no money, so you can't really do anything. There's only so much TV you can watch and so many computer games you can play. That ain't real freedom. And then I've been in a place where I've had a decent amount of money but no time to do anything with it. So this is a business opportunity where if you put in the consistent effort and you get it, you totally get what you need to do, then you can build a business that pays you over and over and over and over again. And it's just getting better, guys. It really, really is. I mean, there's some incredible things happening with the company at the minute. New countries are opening in 2020. We've got new products launching. So my advice is this, just dive in. I don't know another business opportunity where for £50, you've got your own nutritional company. No staff, no stock, no delivery, no invoicing. All you have to do is what you're already doing. Work at your own pace. You've no boss. If you want to go at 10 miles an hour, you can go at 10 miles an hour. If you want to go at 50 miles an hour, you can go at 50 miles an hour. If you want to go at 100 miles an hour, you can go at 100 miles an hour. It's your business. It's your life. Whether you want to earn an extra 100 a month, an extra 50 a month, an extra 500 a month. It's all effort related, guys. So I wish you all the best, and I will see you on the training call. I've got to jump off this one onto the next one right now. So I'll see you on there.
Thank you
Cheers.
so much, John. Thank you so much.